عليك وسلم اللهم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Right, so South Africa, Alhamdulillah, there are 2% of Muslim in the population of South Africa, only 2% of Muslims. In those 2%, there are Indians mainly, African also, very few. The local South Africans are very few in numbers of Muslims. Other African are Malawian, Nigerian, Somalian. In South Africa, they live in South Africa doing their business and whatnot. So basically, South Africa has only 2% of Muslim population. But your Indonesian people will be happy to hear that we have a whole indigenous Malay community in South Africa. Alhamdulillah, more than about 200,000 people are Malay. They came from Indonesia and Malaysia about 200 years ago. So a place called Cape Town, most of the Malays, they stay mainly in that area. And Alhamdulillah, they're very good Muslims. They're still like how Indonesian Muslims and Malaysian Muslims are. They're very good Muslims, Alhamdulillah. And they still keep their language and stuff like that. So we have Malay, Indian, and African communities in South Africa. 1860s, the first ship came from India as a labor to cut the sugar cane to South Africa, and from there they started their own business. And the Malay also came as slaves or as Malaysian and Indonesian people. The French colony, they sent them this side as slaves or laborers. So eventually they settled over here. So Alhamdulillah, Muslim community has a very good strong hold in South Africa because mainly Muslims are business people. And after the thing freedom of South Africa in 1994, Alhamdulillah, many other people like Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, and Indian as well, they came to do the business and to work here. So Alhamdulillah, that's how Islam spread it. There are many Sufis came from India also, and many Sufis in Malay especially. I got few names actually. I didn't actually screenshot that thing. So there are many Sufis came from Indonesia and Malaysia also. So there are shrines there in Cape Town. They call it Karamat. Yeah. And Indian Sufi also came and they build lots of masajid, mosque, and they spread Islam, Alhamdulillah. I'm busy. Please carry on. I'm sorry, people. Please tell Mubin to help you. I'm in a meeting here. I'm sorry, people. I'm in a workplace. Anyway, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So basically, that's how the Islam from 1860 or 17th century till now spread in. In local community, Islam didn't spread so much because South African are still not so much into Islam and stuff like this. So this is just the basic of Muslims. Alhamdulillah, Muslims got very good respect in South Africa. One thing I must tell you about that, yeah. And Alhamdulillah, we don't have communal riots between Muslims and non-Muslims. Alhamdulillah, we live with peacefully with Christians and Muslims. Alhamdulillah. Ramadan in South Africa, you'll be shocked to hear that we don't have such a good Ramadan like your country, mainly because we have our crime rates are very, very high. South Africa is a very dangerous place because there are lots of hijacking and lots of lootings and stuff like that. So unfortunately, we don't enjoy Ramadan as much as you all enjoy, and you must thank Allah for that. In South Africa, after 5 p.m., everything is closed. Everything is closed. Even in a big city, everything is closed. Only big shops like a supermarket, and they too close at 7 o'clock. So after 7, everything is just completely closed. So we don't have nightlife. So even in Taraweeh, we have to go for Fajr also. We're a bit scared to go because it's dark and they watch for us. And when you go for Taraweeh, they break into your house or something like this. So life as a Muslim, Alhamdulillah, we got good business and whatnot. But it's not that easy in South Africa because of the crime. So when we go for Salah, we have to be very, very careful. There are many incidents happen that the husband goes for Fajr Salah early morning, And then when they open the gate, they sneak into the yard, and they kill the wife, or they hijack the wife, or they steal the money and whatnot. Yeah. So Fajr and Isha is very critical salah in South Africa. That's why many people they read salah at home. They're scared to go to masjid because it's dark. Yeah. All other salah, alhamdulillah, we have so many masajid. I'm in a small town. We have one masjid and one small prayer room. Alhamdulillah. So our suhoor starts at about half four, 4:40 actually. It ends. Yeah. So Fajr we read at about 5 o'clock. Yeah. And our iftar is we break our fast at about 6:22 p.m. and the Maghrib is immediately after this thing, after iftar. So most of the people in iftar, I mean, not most of the people, but like many people, we have arrangement in our masajid for iftar. Alhamdulillah, our food is very tasty. I don't know how Indonesian food. I tried some Indonesian food, though it's tasty. But because mainly South African Muslims are Indian, we brought lots of food from India. That samosas and stuff like halim. Halim is the same thing. I think Brother Adil was talking about that day. That it's a kind of soup with chicken or mutton, and then they boil it with all the lentils and whatnot. So we have that halim. We call it halim. It's a soup, very tasty. And I see Muhammad is, his mouth is watering. Muhammad Rizal, you, you all, did you break your fast very fast? Are you still fasting there? Most of the
No,
people,
we have
yeah.
break our fast.
Oh, you always break. We still have.
Yeah.
It's a 4:40, so we still almost have 2 hours, and it's hot in South Africa right now, especially places like Durban. It's even more hot because next to the sea here. So I am 250 kilometer away from 230 kilometer away from Durban, the main city where my business is. Alhamdulillah, and this place is very cold in winter, especially. It goes -6 degrees. So when the Ramadan comes in winter, like 2 years, 3 years ago, we were in a midwinter, and it was very difficult to wake up for Sahri because the water is frozen, -6 temperature. So it's very difficult to wake up, make wudu, and to even drink water, we have to warm the water because it's too cold from the tap. Yeah. And so it was quite well. Alhamdulillah, since now Ramadan is moving towards the summer every 10 days early. So now we're in the summer, Alhamdulillah. So it's very easy to wake up and make wudu and stuff like that. So yeah, I was talking about food, Alhamdulillah. We mainly have Indian sort of food because our ancestors they brought that biryani, halim, akhni, all these kind of food, rotis and stuff, chicken curry. So Alhamdulillah, for iftar, some people they have savories like samosas, pies, and all the fries and whatnot. They have for iftar and they read Maghrib, and then we have a main meal like biryani or chicken curry and whatnot, or rotis and stuff. Or else some people like me, I eat after Taraweeh. I go for Taraweeh and then I eat after Taraweeh. So basically, this is South African Ramadan. As I told you that it's not as enjoying as your people country because we have so much of crime, so we have to be scared. And after night, there's no life in South Africa. So in some countries, I noticed that at night, the whole night, the market is open. I saw Dubai. I went to India. I saw in India also. Whole night, the market is open. The food is in the street, and people enjoy till suhoor, and they sleep only only after Fajr. Unfortunately, in South Africa, we don't have that kind of fortune. We're not that fortunate to have that kind of life here. Here we read Taraweeh and then we go and sleep. We got nothing much to do, alhamdulillah. And most of the people they have the work or even they have business. We open our business at 8 to 5, and we take that thing very serious. Our businesses and our work as well. So uh, everybody opens 8 to 5. In Ramadan, they don't open late. Like thank God, people like me, Allah made me the boss. So I don't Ramadan. I hardly work. So I only come after Zohar Salah. But people who work 8 to 5 compulsory or 8 to 6, they have to work no matter what. Basically, this is South African Ramadan. If you all want to know anything else, maybe you can ask. As I told you, that uh, we 8 to 5 is the time we work in the market. Markets are open. After 5, latest 6 or 7 o'clock, everything is closed. So we don't go out and we don't do no fun. Our Ramadan is quite boring. Astaghfirullah. Yeah. Gee, anybody wants to ask a question?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ibi, for your story, for the story Ramadan in South Africa. Actually, I have some question, but I will let other to ask you first. Maybe
Okay.
Masom or Adil or Nur Latifa or Maulida or Rizalman want to ask?
Bismillah.
Or Mista.
Yeah, Adil.
I said or
Misla said
Mista.
already that she has few questions. She got few questions, but she's allowing other people to ask first. So it would be nice, if everybody get involved and get more inquisitive and ask the questions. I think it'll be nice, brother Adil.
Yeah,
Adil and Misna and Imran, we always there. We always talk. Alhamdulillah, we don't feel shy. I want some other people like Masumullah or even Muhammad Rizal.
yeah, Masom. You can ask a question, Masom.
Uh, that was very good history about South Africa. I'm really happy now to know about your country because before I was not aware. Thank you so much.
Jazakallah, Jazakallah, Masum.
Uh, I was asking about South Korea uh, because I have studied economics. That's why I should some question regarding economics. What is the most income from culture or from doing business in Africa? How is that? How do you work in Ramadan or uh, uh, in other months? Thank you so much.
Okay, Jazakallah, Jazakallah, Masum. If your question is that how do you work in Ramadan, isn't that the question, Misna? I think. Normally, as
Exactly.
I say, yeah, as I say that in South Africa, people take business very seriously, very seriously. So the bosses are strict, so the workers has to be strict as well. I mean, if they don't go to work, then there's an issue or there's a problem. Especially if I'm talking about the Muslim staff now. Non-Muslim African staff are always there, so they all right. I like, for example, I have about 10 staff here. One is Indian, one is Malawian, and the rest are South African. So I got Malawian is Muslim, Indian is also Muslim. So they come. I told them I don't like, as a boss, I don't go to work early morning. I go after Zohar. So I also give them ease. I don't shout at them. I don't force them to work. If something is not good, I let it go. I don't, normally if it's not Ramadan, then I'll shout at them why the things are not getting done properly, or why is it like this? Why is it like that? But in Ramadan, I know that I don't work as usual as normal months. So I allow them also to take a little bit of break. So if something is not good, I just tell them that please make sure that it's right. If they sit, I allow them to sit. And so basically, there are many bosses are like me, Alhamdulillah. They understand that it's Ramadan and we need to take it easy and we don't shout our staff, even if something is. But some bosses are not like that. Especially, I know one the big wholesaler, supermarket wholesaler, grocery wholesaler. They start at 7 o'clock. They close at 5, half 5, and that is the time. Most of the staff is Muslim. I mean, the in charge people. It's a huge. Maybe 100 people are working there, or 200 people are working there. So they're very strict. In Ramadan too, they work as usual as normal months. In fact, in Ramadan, the bosses get more hungry and more thirsty and more frustrated. So the bosses get the staff get more shouting in Ramadan than the other months because the bosses are angry all the time. You see, so Unfortunately, some bosses are like that. But alhamdulillah, fortunately, some bosses are like me also. Alhamdulillah, that we let things happen the way it is. It's fine. Ramadan, whatever result comes, we take it easy. We don't say, oh, why is it quiet or why is it not, and blah, blah, blah. So alhamdulillah. But work,
Okay.
people take seriously. Yes. And Eid, most of the people, they open on Eid day. There are very few that don't open. I also like I never opened my shop in Ramadan. I remember as far as I can remember. I mean on Eid day I don't open. Yeah. So but most of the businesses and most of the people are working on Eid day, and it's like a normal day for us. People who have family, they go for a lunch and they get together. They have lunch, or not if lunch, then they get together for supper, and they have supper. That's it. So we always pray that Eid may come on Sunday so that we all can enjoy together and there's more atmosphere. Other than that, unfortunately, pity to say that in Ramadan everybody works as usual normally. You know. Anybody else?
Okay.
Maulida,
Thank you.
Jazakallah. Brother. There's Maulida, Rizqiyah, there's
Yeah, so
and
Muslim,
Masula, where Masum is from? Korea. Did he say Korea?
I'm from Afghanistan.
Oh, sorry, Muslims from Afghanistan, mashallah. I would love to know
Yeah.
Ramadan in Afghanistan, inshallah. In fact, we all want to really know when your turn comes. Then honestly, personally, I really want to know how's Ramadan in Afghanistan, inshallah, one day.
Okay. Okay. I will inshallah in detail.
Yeah, and Masoom, I want to just add one thing to you that, okay, in Ramadan, I get thin. I already lost 2 kilo, but normally, alhamdulillah, I train hard. So people, when many places, in fact, I remember almost 3 to 4 times people thought I'm from Afghanistan. And they say, "Oh, you from Afghanistan?" I say, "Yeah, I'm a Fatah, I'm a Khan from Afghanistan." You see, so people think I'm from Afghanistan as well. Alhamdulillah.
Actually, you are looking like Afghan because your face, you were talking that same to same.
Alhamdulillah. Proud to be Afghani.
Yeah.
Allahu Akbar.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
How is
All
the
right,
Eid
all
in
right.
South Africa? How they celebrate Eid?
As I said, Eid, we don't have much of the atmosphere. Alhamdulillah, we read our Eid khutbah very early because everybody has to go to work and everybody has to open a shop. So we read like 7 o'clock, sometimes quarter to seven. So by the time we 8 o'clock, everybody is back to work now. So unfortunately, we don't have a good atmosphere of Eid in our country. Big cities like Durban and Johannesburg, especially Durban, because I am from Durban and I used to live there. Yeah, we have bit atmosphere because the malls and everything is busy. Or you only see Muslims and stuff like that. But other than that, people they work normally. Yeah, so we don't have much. South Africa is not a Muslim country. Yeah, mainly Africans. Yeah, so
Okay.
not much. We only 2% of Islam in South Africa. So
Okay.
yeah, Jazakallah. Right, yes, Miss now.
okay. I have also a question. Is Cape Town far from your area?
Cape Town is about 2,000 kilometers from me. And unfortunately,
Wow.
only once I went there. Yeah. But I have 2 or 3 Muslim families in my town from Cape Town. Alhamdulillah, they're
Mm,
very good Muslims. So Cape Town is quite far. Yeah. Alhamdulillah.
okay, so you are far from Cape Town.
Naam, yeah. Jeez. Alhamdulillah.
And why
So,
do people like to do crime? Like you said that
uh,
there are husband and wife, and when they go out from the mosque, the wife
yeah, they watch.
uh is killed
Allah
and
forbid,
something
yeah.
like that. Why?
Allahu Akbar. A very good question, Misna. Um, till 1994, South Africa was like a slave country to Britishers. Right? And only in 1994, South Africa got freedom. So, and we had the worst apartheid. apartheid era in the world, that African were not allowed to do so many things. Even Indians also. African had different area, Indian has different area, Malay has different area, and white has the base area. And we were not allowed to go to certain places, certain beaches, certain malls. We were not allowed to go. So when in 1994, when we got the freedom, African people are poor. They don't have many means of income. Excuse me, give me 1 second. Why she didn't buy from us? Oh, no. I called them and she didn't take a call. But anyway, yeah. Hi. I'm good, man. How are you? Thank you for, in fact, informing us and giving us an idea. Yeah. I already called them, but they didn't take my call, unfortunately. I don't know. Do they get the money same time? Yes. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Excuse me, people. They take 3 installments. 32 because I bought for 5,200 plus 5% the interest net. Okay, so who take the interest? They take the full amount. They take and then you, oh,
Okay, guys, please wait for some minutes.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No problem.
Why my headphone is not working? I only see Misna.
Yeah.
Oh, there the other
Other
people are
don't
there.
open their cameras. Rizalman, can you
Assalamu
open
alaikum
your
once again.
camera?
All
Yeah,
right, please forgive
salam.
me. I had one customer came. All right, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So I was saying that, yeah, unfortunately, Africans are poor and they never had so many privileges when the Britishers were here. So when they got the freedom, uh, basically that's their freedom now. I don't want to say more about the politics of South Africa. Basically, that's their freedom. They can do anything now. And there's no law. The law is very easy. If somebody kills somebody, if somebody murdered, he will be out in 1 month by paying the bail or whatever, and then it's not so difficult for him to. So the law is very easy in South Africa, and because African had so much operations in past, and they were like a slaves. So now the government is giving them so much of ease. So I think, and then there's less employment also. That's also one of the reasons that they don't have much of employment. But they are big gangs. They just they work. They train themselves to do the robberies and all, like a movie. What we see in a movie. For us to see gunshot and murders and killing and all, it's like usual. Unfortunately, it's very unfortunately. So it many time in my town, like in my town also, it's a small. Durban is like every day it happens. But I'm in a small town. But even in the small town too, my friend was going for Fajr Salah. So we always have electric gates and barbed wire and burglars and everything. But when he opened the gate for Salah for to come out with his vehicle, they sneak in the house because it was dark. They didn't see. And when they came back from Fajr Salah, they realized that they hit their wives, the children, and they took the money and everything. So Allah forbid, it's unfortunately, man, very unfortunately. But everywhere there is some problems. So I guess South Africa, we going through this kind of problems. Yeah. Jazakallah for the question. Next question.
Yeah, who want to ask? Masom, do you want to ask again?
I see some new person here, Uni.
Yeah.
Uni is
Yeah.
there. Who's
I have
rather
asked
Uni is who?
coach some others
Please go
or
ahead.
dear if that
You breaking Masom. I'm so sorry.
I was saying that I have asked 2, 3 questions. If there are anyone to ask, that will be good.
Yeah. Others, please ask question. Maybe Nurul Latifa, do you have question?
Let me tell you, South Africa is different than every one of you all. Very. South Africa is totally different. That's for sure. I
Yeah.
can tell you about that.
I have so many questions actually, but I will wait for others to ask first.
Okay, Bismillah.
Maybe Ideal.
Would you all wanna say
Close.
hello to our customers or African people? I have one guy.
Sure.
He's like a
Sure.
he's like a natural herbal doctor. We call Sangoma. Sorry, sir.
All
Sorry.
right.
Excuse me. I need a small favor from you. I'm on a Zoom meeting from all over the world. They want to say hello to you, and it's a small, so you can put this in right here.
What is the iPod? Hello, everybody. Hello, all one love.
How are you?
How are you?
No, we Muslims do not say that. We say salam here.
How are
Salam
you?
alaikum.
How are you guys? Alaikum salam.
Yeah. Oh, you know
You're
about that.
fine. Oh, he's Muslim.
Yes, he said
Can
all
you hear?
over the
Can you
world.
hear? Is that what they
Yeah,
say?
yeah, I can hear. He said it's all over the world.
Yeah, the Indonesian, they are Afghani, there is the Tunisia. Yeah. What's your name? Can you
Hello.
just
Anyway,
tell them what you're wearing, this and what is all this? No,
Yeah.
because I'm telling you about South Africa. You know?
how is it? How is things? Where do you want me to start? I gotta check the
Tell me your
security
name.
for promise secure my name.
Pinpiwe is his name.
This is Coxhead, South Africa. And they hear me.
Speak a little louder.
Can you hear me?
Can you all hear, guys?
Yes. What's your name?
Is
Yeah.
it,
Yes,
am
yes,
I
we can
am
hear.
I too soft?
Yeah, I can say a little bit louder.
Okay, with the shop.
Don't worry.
Don't mind. My name is Simpiwe, guys. This is Coxhead, South Africa, in KZN,
KwaZulu Natal is our province.
KwaZulu Natal.
Yeah.
Hey, the
Okay,
place
nice
is
to
cold.
meet you.
Cold. Must bring these guys some jackets.
Tell them what
Must
is this? I mean, I told them you're a
Okay.
natural doctor. Are you a natural doctor?
Yes.
Yeah. You see, basically, he's a natural doctor, and
Yeah.
in South Africa, natural doctor they wear kind of things like this. It's made by animal.
Oh,
Is it what
Animal
animal
skin.
is this?
It's
Animal
a
skin.
house key.
It's a cow skin,
Yeah.
and he wears something like this. These traditional things.
And seashells.
wow.
These are seashells.
The seashells, yeah.
Mm.
And
The
it's a
type of
leather
seashell.
kind of things. So basically, natural doctors they wear like this. And
Oh,
let me
okay.
tell you something. They claim to talk to the soul, the ancestors. They claim to talk to Ruh. Wallahu a'lam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
No, it's not a claim. It's not a claim. It's actually
Have you ever spoken to any ancestor who passed away? Yourself.
all day, every day.
You do.
Yeah, people come for consultation,
People
and then even
they say they speak to
even an
the
Indian,
ancestor, the people who passed away. He
and,
speaks to them.
yeah, it's all of all races.
We Muslims.
How
Yeah,
do you
I'm
do
saying
that?
Indian. Yeah, we can Indian.
Those
Come,
Hindus here.
the Hindus. So everybody, because every soul is a spirit, and we are all
The soul,
spiritual beings.
We all.
So we can speak to all the souls that allow, because they can allow and they can disallow. They can say no,
Oh.
and you need to respect them.
It means that when he speaks to soul, the soul can say, no, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Or if they want to talk, then they continue talking to the soul.
And they can say, I'm not ready.
You know, they can
Yeah,
sometimes they say
yeah.
they're not ready.
They're not ready because there are issues that are not dealt with
What they were alive.
when they are alive. So they
Oh.
say no. Rather, it's a lot.
It's a lot. Anyway, so he's simply way. Right? You can say
Nice to
salam now.
meet you.
Salam. It's spirit gift.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, man. Thank you, man.
Thanks.
One day we'll talk.
You just hijacked me.
I'm so sorry.
You put me in the deep.
I thought, you are a different
It's
character.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought, let me just.
No, you can invite me nicely.
One day, yeah.
Then we see.
One day, if you are interested, then I'll invite him and he'll explain everything about how he speaks to souls. It's very deep, honestly. As I say, South Africa is
Yeah.
not like Indonesia or any other country in the world. South Africa is different.
Very hard.
All
It's hard
right.
to even understand. It's heavy. Excuse me.
Some of us,
All right. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna explain what he's trying to say.
the soul
Get
can
mad.
take over
Oh,
the body.
he says that sometimes it's so difficult to talk to soul. The soul can take the alive person also with them. So person can die basically.
No, they don't. They die
Oh.
for a few minutes
Oh,
while the soul is taking over the body and speaking to you.
gosh, it's scary. Thank you, Siddhi. I appreciate that. Bye, Kiru. Okay. Okay, people. Sorry for the interruption. I thought this will be nice for you all to know a different world. This is really a different world. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. آمنت بالله ورسوله. It's all haram things according to Islam. They talk to soul. They in South African terms it's called sangoma. They kill people. They sacrifice child. They do so many things like that. Allah forbid. And black magic is the highest in South Africa. Yeah. In our ancestors' time, before Islam, Iraq was the highest place. Our brother Iraqi brother, what's his name? I forgot his name. Hussein is not here. Before Islam, Iraq was the place. That's what I read somewhere that has the highest number of black magic. But now the
Really?
recent world, Africa, not only South Africa, before Islam, that was, but in the
Mm.
recent era, African continent is the place where you see the highest black magic. They do funny, funny things. Allah may save us. Yeah.
So
And so
he
if
is not
anybody wants
Muslim.
to come to visit South Africa, no, he wasn't.
Ah,
He's not
okay.
Muslim. They follow the traditional religion. Yeah, they worship. I don't know.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. He's a doctor.
Right. They call them a herbal doctor or natural doctor, but they're not a
Oh,
doctor as a doctor. Yeah.
I see, I see. In
Yeah.
Indonesia, maybe you can call that dukun.
Dukun. Okay. So
Yeah,
he was a dukun. Yeah.
Dukun. Dukun.
Dukun. Yeah. So basically, he was a dukun. Yeah. Alhamdulillah. All right.
Yeah.
Anybody else? What else can I tell you about South Africa and Muslims in South Africa or Ramadan in South Africa? It's a
I
little bit
also have
controversial
another
thing.
question.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Bismillah.
Um, so you cannot do tarawih because everything is closed after 7 p.m.
When I say everything is closed, I'm talking about the market and the businesses. All the shops,
Mm.
all the malls, everything is closed. But masajids are open. But we have to call a security guard to watch outside the masjid, the
Mm.
watch over. So basically, we do read Tarawih, alhamdulillah. In fact, we have so many of Hufaz in small town like us. So we got, Hufaz means the Hafiz. Is it the same word you all use? A Hufaz, who memorize the Quran?
Oh, yeah, Hafiz.
Hafiz, yeah. Hafiz al-Quran. But Hufaz is the plural. Singular is Hafiz. More than one is Hufaz. So we have so many Hufaz in my town. So one, two, about four places we're reading Tarawih. Two in Masajid and two in somebody else's house because we have too many Hafiz in our town. So Alhamdulillah, we do read Taraweeh, but we make sure that, when we come out from the masjid or come out from the house, we make sure that, everything is clear. Quick, we jump in a car, we go to the place and we go back to home. And so we do read Taraweeh, Alhamdulillah. And Allah shukr, alhamdulillah. From so many years, from 2, 3 years, I never heard of any bad incident or bad accident regarding this hijacking all in Masjid, alhamdulillah. So that's one, alhamdulillah, shukr. Yeah. And
Alhamdulillah.
I want to ask you,
yeah,
South
go ahead.
Africa, South Africa, it's not safe for people from outside South Africa or for all people.
A very good
I
question,
mean,
mashallah. Yeah, I got your point. Adil, brother, Jazakallah, very good question. South Africa is dangerous for everyone. It's for everyone. Whether you're African or you Indian or you whichever country you're from. As long as you have money, you are in trouble. And they don't. They only target rich people because they know that. And then the Indians are rich, or Pakistanis are rich, or basically Muslims are rich in South Africa because we do business. So they target our people more than African. Now, poor Africans are not so rich. They, bichara, they work and they live on a salary. So they do attack them. They do kill them. Like killing and things are almost every week we hear that. So even they kill African also for merely for 100 rand. We our currency is rand. So they kill them. They hit them. Our workers many times when they don't come, we ask them what happened. So they say no. When they were going to their house, people attack on them. They took the phone and they hit them. So they had to admit it into the hospital. So it's it's risky for everyone. It's risky for everyone, especially the people who has money. It's more risky, you see. And Allah forbid, you will be surprised to hear that some places the business people pay protection money to the gangs every month. That we're paying you, please don't do anything to us. And last week, what happened? My neighbor town, which is 70 kilometers from us, that they paid every month. They used to pay certain amount, even though one Bangladeshi brother got hijacked, one Muslim Bangladeshi brother. So these people they stopped giving the protection money to one gang, but the other gang came and hijacked this person. So now they stop giving money to this gang number one. So the gang number one told that, be careful, I'm gonna hijack each of you all one by one. Allah forbid, all the people they ran away from the town. All the workers are there. Most of the business they didn't open for maybe a week or so, and they went to Durban, place like Durban, because there are plenty Muslims, and plenty Indians. So they went there, and the businesses are run by African people now. So Allah may have mercy on us, and Allah may protect us. It's very difficult to. Life is a bit difficult here. Alhamdulillah, there is money here. Weather is beautiful. African people are nice, very very simple, and bichara. I mean, poor kind of people. But the gangs, they're very dangerous. They're very dangerous. They have no mercy basically. For them to kill is nothing. Like how we kill flies. For them to kill people are like that. So yeah, it's risky for everyone. Allah may
So,
have
how do
mercy.
you protect yourself if you go out?
Ayatul Kursi, Allahu la ilaha illa huwal hayyu qayyum. I personally don't like guns. All my friends has gun, but I don't like guns. And Alhamdulillah, I don't touch gun in my life. I never touch a gun. So we read Ayatul Kursi, we read Fallahu khairul hafizin wa anta khairul rahimin. Yeah, that's for protection. I got in my life, I got robbed 3, 4 times with guns and everything. Yeah.
So you don't pay?
So,
You don't pay for them
did
to
Allah shukr,
protect
in
you?
my town there is no in my town they don't have this kind of issue as yet. My neighbor,
Mm,
all the neighboring town has this. But when they come with a gun and all, we just do this, and they take our phones and money and everything, and they're gone.
mm.
But some unlucky people who are not lucky, they hit them, they kill them, they beat them, they
Oh
whatnot.
my
They
God.
Alhamdulillah, thumma Alhamdulillah. So far with me, shukr, nothing happened to me. They came to rob me, and I gave them everything, so they left me. Yeah,
Uh, have you ever experienced the bad things from them?
yeah. As I say, they came to rob me. I saw many gun shooting, like how we watch in a movie. The police are shooting the robbers, and the robbers are shooting at the people. They hijack, the killing, and all. It's like people. Let me tell you, as I say that it's not your country. In South Africa, killing is normal. Like how
Mm,
if maybe in your town or your place, when you hear, oh, so and so got killed, maybe you get a little bit shocked. Oh, really? Seriously? In our town, we talk like normal, how we a normal conversation that, oh, you know what? This one got killed. Oh, they killed so many people that side. Oh, they killed 3 people that side. It's like normal for us. Allahu Akbar. So yeah, for Muslims, it's more riskier because Muslim people are more business people and Muslim people are more rich. Alhamdulillah. So that's why, as a Muslim, it's more riskier than non-Muslims because Alhamdulillah we do businesses. Yeah,
One more question.
please go ahead.
Have you ever seen they killed people in front of your eyes?
Yeah, once.
Oh,
As I told you that when police were shooting at the robbers and robbers were shooting at them. And then many times I see shooting and things happening, and then we have to hide ourselves, or lock the shop and things. And it's happening in a town many times, many times. Let me tell you one more thing. Allahu Akbar. I'm feeling bad to talk bad about my country, but I'm just telling you the reality so that you can make shukr of Allah. You can thank Allah that no, in your country you are more safer than South Africa. Many times I saw with my own eyes a small baby, a born baby, 1 hour born baby. We find them in a dustbin. Allahu. They just
oh,
throw the because in South Africa marriage is not compulsory. In South Africa, they Allahu Akbar, Allah forbid, 90% of South African people are illegitimate. They are born without marriage. So
oh,
mainly the children don't know who's the father and who's a mother. Of course, they live with mother, but they don't know who's the father. So, A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim. But as I say, at least Muslim got some respect that when we have Eid, we close the streets and Alhamdulillah, they don't mind that. We have respect in many ways also when Muslims are there. They respect Muslims, yeah. Alhamdulillah. There's one more reason why they respect Muslim because Alhamdulillah, Muslim do lots of charities. We have so many organizations, ulooms, they help poor people regardless of their religion, whether they're Muslim or Christians or whatever. Muslim people help non-Muslim uh, in a big scale. Alhamdulillah. So that's also one of the reasons that they respect Muslim people. Alhamdulillah. And some people they become fake Muslim also, just in order to get money. And they,
oh,
especially the ladies, they wear a scarf, they wear a hijab, and they especially in Ramadan now, I'll get so many African Muslims say, "I'm Muslim, or please help me." And
oh,
so, yeah, this is basically Islam in South Africa. Alhamdulillah.
okay, I
Yeah.
see.
I hope you enjoyed my. I hope I didn't bore you all. I hope I didn't say anything disrespectful
Yeah,
to
it's
anyone.
very
And I hope you'll
informative.
enjoy. Jazakallah, Jazakallah, Jazakallah.
So,
Right.
maybe
Anyway,
Adil and Masam want to ask again question.
I still
No,
want to
thank you
know.
so much.
There's uni. Where's uni from? Where's Maulida Rizqiyah? Then the Nur Latifa. Where these people are from? Okay, Adil, I know is from Tunisia, right? Brother Masom is from Afghanistan.
Adil
Brother
is from
Masom, can I see
Tunisia.
you? Can I? Adil's from Tunisia, isn't it? Yeah.
Adil is
Adil, where
from
you from?
Tunisia.
No, from Indonesia.
Oh, Adil is also from Indonesia. Oh, maaf. Then who's
No,
from Tunisia?
Tunisia. Tunisia.
Adil's from Indonesia. Sorry. Hey. So who's from Indonesia? Oh, the brother who's more handsome than me. Yeah, yeah. He's from Tunisia. Yeah. Astaghfirullah.
Masom is from Afghanistan, Masom.
Masum,
That you said,
Masum, let me see your
yeah,
face, Masum. Don't feel shy.
yeah,
Bismillah.
yeah. Please open your camera if it's possible.
If you don't mind,
Actually,
Masum.
I'm not saying, but there is a problem, I think, in video. That's why when I click
Oh,
there,
okay, 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 okay.
written not accessible.
All right, okay, okay, okay. Inshallah. And maybe you can share your picture just for us to know who we're talking to, if you don't mind. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so
Okay, okay.
Masum is from
Inshallah, I will
Afghanistan.
share on group.
Inshallah. And then Uni is from where? Nur Latifa is from where?
They are from Indonesia too.
Okay. So mainly we have Indonesian, Afghanistan, and yeah, brother Tunisian never came. Yeah. Okay, and then our Hussein from Iraq also never came. That's it. He said he's free on Friday on. He missed out today. He missed out badly because Iraq is totally different. I went to Iraq and I saw, mashallah, the life is quite free. Iraq people, they don't sleep whole night. They stay awake and they smoke hookah pipe and they have kawa or gawa.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. And
okay.
in Iraq, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. If Brother Hussein was here, he would have say more about it. But what I saw in 11 days I stayed in Iraq, they don't read Salah. They not often read Salah. Even in Jummah time, when the prayer is
Oh,
going on, the market is open. The market is
why?
open. Astaghfirullah. Allah knows best. I asked this question and they say, oh, and they sleep. My friend was Iraqi and he was sleeping the time of Jummah.
Oh, maybe we can ask Haider
So
later because Haider is from
we,
Iraq.
oh, Haider, sorry, not Hussein, Haider, yeah, brother. So we really need to know Ramadan in Iraq when Haider, this thing, in his turn, inshallah. Because this is my
Mm.
experience. I went and saw myself, inshallah. Yeah.
Haider,
Okay.
from
And I
which
would love
city?
to know, Nan, brother?
From which city, Haider?
I
Karbala?
didn't ask him. I should have. We never asked him. Nah? But now we didn't ask him. Nah? We didn't
Yeah,
ask him. Yeah.
Adil, what is your question, Adil?
I didn't ask
Haider,
him
from
where
which city?
Haider in Iraq, which city in Iraq is it? But I went to Baghdad, I went to Karbala, I went to Najaf also.
Karbala. Oh, okay. Where Hassan and
Yeah,
Hussein, right?
yeah.
Ah,
Radiallahu anhu. Yeah. So I
Okay.
went to Karbala, I went to Najaf, where has Ali radiallahu anhu Ajmain was buried. And I
Mm.
went to Baghdad, where Shaykh Abdul Qadir Jilani, the saint, the great saint, is buried. Yeah. Abdul Qadir Jilani. So yeah, people.
I see.
Now, go ahead.
I
Go
see
ahead,
a lot of
guys.
video about Iraq. About Iraq.
What do you say, brother Adi?
I see a lot of video
About,
about Iraq, about Iraq trader. They are very
oh, okay.
شو اسمها honest.
Iraq trades, they are subhanAllah. Yeah, people are very sweet. I noticed them. Hey, when they when they come to know that you're from other country, they hug you, they kiss you on your cheek, and they're very friendly. They're very, very friendly, alhamdulillah. But as a Muslim, I didn't like that they hardly read Salah, and especially Jummah. I saw the market was open. People were not in the Salah. Fajr, we hardly see people. Yeah. So I think that's it, my brother
Karbala,
and sisters. Nice. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I think Karbala have some kutim or some habit different than the other city.
Oh, because
Karbala.
I think it's
Yeah,
because of Shia and Sunni. Shia,
yeah,
yeah. So when they read Salah, when they go to Sajda, they make sure that the soil of Karbala is there when they put the head.
Oh, yeah. The stone.
yeah.
The stone, yeah, the stone of the soil of the Karbala. And they only make Sajda
Yeah.
on top of that. Everybody has their own faith. We're not going to discriminate here because we're not here to discuss that. But
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Allah knows best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something
So,
else.
Gigi, no, no. So anyway, people, yeah, this is South Africa, the South African Muslim. We're not as happy as you all, alhamdulillah, ala kulli hal. We don't enjoy our Eid and Ramadan as much as you all enjoy.
I want to
So,
say
yeah,
something.
please go ahead.
You have to come to Indonesia. You have to visit Indonesia and feel Ramadan here.
Oh, Jazakallah. Basically, mashallah, see people, alhamdulillah, how sweet is Musna. She's inviting for me for Ramadan, inshallah. Inshallah, one day. Yeah. No, it's my dream to visit Indonesia. I watched lots of videos and I love that water because I love to do scuba diving. So Indonesia has a beautiful sea and corals and the under ocean life. So inshallah, one day definitely Indonesia. I'm coming to Indonesia. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
also
I'm
in
going to see my
Ramadan.
Muhammad Rizal also, the Chinese Indonesian. I'll see Muhammad Rizal.
Yes, come to Chinese.
Inshallah, come to Chinese
Rizal.
Indonesian. Inshallah, inshallah, inshallah.
Rizal, please
Jazakallah,
open
people.
your camera, Rizal.
Huh? Why?
Rizal is shy.
No.
Mashallah. You have a beautiful face. Subhanallah.
Yes, I am
Very
something like
innocent. Huh?
Chinese, right?
Yeah, right. I believed it. All right, my brothers and sisters, inshallah. It was nice talking to you. It's going to be my
Can we
asr
take
time just
picture
now.
before we stop the discussion? So please open your camera, guys. Nur Latifa,
Yeah, sure.
Yuni, Adil,
But
Masom, if it's possible.
Uni is also from Indonesia.
Yes,
Okay, so we all mostly are Indonesian. Okay. Oh, there's Dullah.
mhm.
Assalamu alaikum. MashaAllah. Okay, at least I know that now.
Yuni,
MashaAllah.
please open your camera, Yuni.
Maulida Rizqiya. MashaAllah. 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 Sister Maulida. Alhamdulillah.
Yuni, where are you?
And
Buka
Masum
kamera dulu
has
ya,
a
Yuni.
problem with the camera.
Mm, mm, mm,
May
mm.
Allah bless you all, brother.
Maybe
Allah bless
Yuni
you all.
cannot hear us. Okay, maybe we can
It looks like,
take a
yeah.
picture. I will count.
Okay. Maulida is gone.
1, 2, 3. Alright, wait. I will save it
Jazakallah.
first. Again,
Okay.
like this maybe.
Allahu Akbar.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Alright.
Jazakallah, everyone. Jazakallah so much. It was really nice talking to you. I hope you all enjoy my talk. And I'm looking forward to hear
Yeah.
somebody else next week, inshallah.
Thank you so much, Imi, for your time. I know you're
Jazakallah.
busy.
Jazakallah. Yeah, no, I'm 5 o'clock. I need to close, otherwise the robber's gonna come, you see.
Yeah.
5 o'clock we close.
Okay, sure. Okay, thank you so
Jazakallah.
much.
Assalamu alaikum.
And see you in the next
Jazakallah.
discussion. Assalamualaikum. Bye-bye.
Inshallah. All right, brother Adil,
Bye-bye.
brother Muhammad, sisters, assalamu alaikum.
Bye-bye.
Waalaikumsalam.